What is good, people, and welcome back to Quackers TV, the #1 show in old folks' homes all across the land, bringing you dulcet tones and good vibes. It's me, QTV, emphasis on the QT, because if you don't but know by now, get to know, I am one. Today I bring you my brand new series. I shall christen it, Thank God It's Football. That's mostly because it was meant to be out on a Friday. I had a more profound name, but you know, YouTube's algorithm, it's already putting me down a lot for the expletive nature of my videos, so I decided to stick with this. In this series I am going to discuss all the madness that the football world has brought to us this week, and to anyone already ready at your keyboard saying OMG, F&G thief, BTEC F&G, suck my dick and go and touch grass. Thank you. So on to the first topic. This is more of an alleged one, but the Athletic are alleging that a Tottenham player who we shall not name, even though a certain Tottenham player is known to be dating Pep Guardiola's daughter, was sent home from training for showing his team videos of himself with a Premier League manager's daughter. I'm sure it's just a coincidence that Dele Alli and Pep Guardiola's daughter are known to be dating. And next, Vitesse fans, they had a lovely weekend, you know. They're celebrating their victory over NEC, Nijmegen, however you pronounce those wastemen's name, before the host decided, no, you can't celebrate against us. They pulled the old Mr. Burns and pulled the rug straight out from underneath them. Probably shouldn't joke about that because they probably shat themselves, but I mean, no one got hurt, so if no one gets hurt, it's free market. Glenn Torrens' keeper certainly did hurt someone though. He'd previously already been suspended, not once, but twice for drugs bans, and he decided to show the man who is boss by taking his defender's chin for an absolute spin. It gets better, obviously. The manager, like all Irishmen, announced he was more concerned about conceding a goal than his keeper putting someone's jaw for a spin cycle. So fair fucks, big man. Probably could have rocked AJ's glass jaw of that. It was a hell of a punch, although it is very, very noticeable that you decided to punch the smallest player on the pitch. Oh, also, just context, yes, this is a full goalkeepers game of Arsenal versus Tottenham. Definitely didn't give Arsenal the good keepers and Tottenham the 50 rated one. But on to the real fun of last weekend. Big Stevie Bruce getting one over on his new owners. He invited the super special guests to his 1000th games, Ant and Dec, who somehow saw a performance more grim than that one Bush Tucker trial where celebs have to slob on kangaroo knob. Also, what a finish from Thibaut Courtois, by the way. But not just that, it went from bad to worse for Newcastle fans, as a Newcastle fan was caught bad-mouthing new owners and promptly got put down with what many people are referring to as a heart attack, but as ITKs like myself will know, a lad with some nerve agent and a funny looking umbrella was witnessed at the scene. Also, I can make this joke because he survived, so suck out silly nanny PG Wasteman, thank you very much. Next up though, the grand finale of old cabbage head Stevie Bruce. He was finally sacked with Romano releasing this absolute delight of a tweet. And with that, I personally cannot wait for the next Steve Bruce mystery novel where Big Stevie Barnes takes down the Saudi government one sly tackle at a time. To wrap it up though, and this is serious, you know. The heart attack's not serious. The Vitesse fans potentially going through the stadium, not serious. An Irishman's jaw being rocked, not serious. Those Saudi bastards, they've banned robes from St James's Park. Sharia law in full effect. The Islamification of Newcastle United is truly, as Romano would say, here we go. Actually, for real though, don't wear the fucking robes, man. It's just a shite move. You look like a bellend, and yes, I mean, it's not offensive to me, but that was a 50 red goalkeeper who just banged that. It is offensive to other people, so just don't be a dick. As simple as that. Anyway, on to funnier things. Akadi. That man, when we say alpha, we mean it. Akadi cheats on his wife, threatens to move clubs unless she got back with him. Absolute alpha male move. And somehow it worked. Yes. Yes, Akadi threatened to leave his wife unless she got back with him. So she got back with him, which, you know, many people will be thinking, that's a bold move, Mario. I know it's Mario, but I'm going to call him Mario. Then you realise he has 3, not 1, not 2, 3 tattoos based around her. Also one of kids that aren't his. So it was a bold move cheating on a woman you've got 3 tattoos with. And I mean, fair fucks to the lad. Anyway, not only that, a Scottish team managed to lose 40-0, 4-0. Not, are we about to concede? I'm not even joking. I gave Tottenham full 50-rated goalkeepers. I do know what is happening, but I may need to sign this number 50 on career mode because he is lethal. Yeah, a Scottish team not 1-4, 4-0 to 0. Then Baba, he told us all a delightful story about how he was once locked inside a car boot to keep his signing a surprise. I feel like if you started locking people in your car boot randomly in some sort, it might go interesting. This one from the Turkish league, and I feel like if anyone hears a funny story from the Turkish league, you already know it's going to be great. It truly lived up to its name, as Fenerbahce's official Twitter put out a statement threatening to expose the bank transactions of their weekend referee because he sent off King Min-jae. No, I'm not exaggerating. What makes it a little bit less funny is the fact that the referee did eventually get DDoSed, because Turkish football fans are just absolutely something else. No offence if you are one, you know, I'm sure you're a delightful lad. But they seem to still rate Mesut Ozil, and I think that should tell you everything you need to know. Tebow. So I got excited there, I thought Courtois was going to score. Honestly though, I cannot wait for Mike Dean's ban transactions of razors, OnlyFans subscriptions, and those bedroom mirrors you can hang from the roof get leaked, because there's no chance that man doesn't try and watch himself having sex. Claudio Ranieri's first game at Liverpool, it went well. He told his Watford boys if they kept a clean sheet, he would buy him dinner. Personally, if I buy a girl dinner and I end up with clean sheets, I'd probably glass her. But similar to me, when I do ask a girl for dinner, his Watford players went to great lengths to avoid it, as they lost 5-0. And you already know Ben Foster, who was in goal, absolutely put out a video description saying, "Oh, look at Mo Salah, the absolute baller. He absolutely flamed us." But no, they're showing exactly why he got dropped to Ramsdale. Genuinely though, if he gets out of Watford without being grotted, I don't condone violence, unless it's Ben Foster because he's a time-wasting prick. Justice has not been served. Someone go and garrot that man. Courtois. What a finish from Thibaut Courtois. Arsenal have parity, boys and girls. But moving across Europe to the German league now. Bundesliga. Speaking of parity, is there a league known for parity more than Bundesliga? Is there a team known for a competitive spirit where teams give it all and there is not just a one-sided horse race every single time? And it showed it once again as Bayern Munich beat, at the time, second placed Bayer Leverkusen 5-1 after scoring 4 goals in 8 minutes. Wow. It's probably a good thing Bayer Leverkusen are owned by a drugs company, because their players are going to need someone to forget that. So this next piece of news, I'm gonna say alleged because I haven't researched it enough. To be honest, I'll straight up say I have not researched it enough to kind of make an absolute point of it. But I saw the story somewhere. It was a pretty reputable source, and it's really fucked up. So just be warned, as Tottenham's literal goalkeeper takes his corner kick. Footage is allegedly been leaked with Diego Maradona and a 16-year-old girl who claims he force-fed her drugs, and I'm actually not going to go into any more detail than that, because I think with stuff like this it's better off, if you're interested in the story, for you to do your own research, because I'm not going to try and act like this is absolute fact or absolute fiction. I don't know enough about it. I really wish I had done more research about it, but to be honest, the whole idea of it really sickens me to the pit of my stomach, so I'm just not going to. Also, it's Saturday morning, so I don't think anyone really needs that in their lives. I do just think it's important to bring stuff like this to light, and also here's some cute ducklings. Leicester mollywot Ollie's United, prompting Lineker to tweet this about Jamie Vardy. Because if there is anything Kay Lineker is known for, it is being obsessed with young people's attention. Thankfully, Gary comes off as a little bit less of a nonce than his brother. Finally though, boys, as we enter the first half, the second half will be in the next video. I saved the best for last. But here we go, as the big steward showed off how it's done. If I told you I had a video of someone scoring with a dildo, you may want to look away or check your parents aren't watching. But lads, read them and weep. What a finish. Thank you all so much for watching my very first episode. This will be a weekly thing, every Friday or Saturday morning, just deciding on it. I had planned to do a face cam instead of FIFA gameplay to stop the Ginger B-Tech Virgin FNG comments, but honestly, I have a very small bedroom and lighting is a very big issue at the moment. I'm working on getting some streamer lights, which should hopefully solve the issue. But for now, you have been an absolutely delight of an audience. Peace.